So not just exclusively charms, but primarily charms. Let's see. I do a bundle show, so if there's something you want, you just say me in the chat. I'll start you a basket. You can check out anytime during today's show that you would like. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Pam. Hi, his sister. Hi, Meg. Oh my goodness, is it coming today? It should be soon, right, his sister? Or is it? I can't remember when I sent it. I'm shipping all week. I don't know. Hopefully, soon. Your little Christmas, your package. Good morning, Kathy. All right, so I'm going to start off doing some charms. We're going to do charms all day. Not all day, for 2 hours. And then, what else we got today? Oh, I have new charms today. That's what I'm going to try and tell you. New charms today. We're going to start off with things that are not brand new. Just give everybody a chance to get in here. I have a little change up in my schedule this week for all you guys that are here regularly. I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. So no Friday show. But we are going to do 3 shows still. Just the last one will be on Thursday this week. So FYI. Good morning. Good morning. I have way too many permanent markers on my desk. Fair Maiden with the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much, Fair Maiden. I hope your show was wonderful. I saw a tiny little peek of one bracelet that had some of your new beads on there. Yep, I'll repeat. Definitely. No need to apologize. Good morning, JD. Good morning, JWim. So this week I'm doing shows Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. No Friday show this week. You guys are still welcome to carry your baskets over till my last show of the week, which will be Thursday. So just take note of that. I know you always have a fun show, Fair Maiden. I'm so glad. If you guys are not following Fair Maiden, make sure you are. She does. She has such fun shows. She makes bracelets, and she's starting to dabble into some earring making as well. But she has really pretty things, and her shows are just a fun place to hang out. All right. We're going to get started. I don't need that. There we go. All right. $2, 10 charms. This is an antique bronze toned leaf. I do have some new ones. Yes. I haven't started the new ones yet. But yes, we do have new ones. I know, his sister. That's primarily what I do. I do mostly earrings. So I'm always like, I love when people don't make earrings also because that's what I default to. But yeah, I love making earrings. They're so fun. Yay, new charms. $2 for 10 on this one. So I have some new stuff today, and then I haven't scheduled it. I have to decide what I want to do next week. Maybe you guys have an opinion. You can tell me your thoughts. Next week, on Wednesday, is my 2-year anniversary on Whatnot. And then Friday is like Christmas and July Day. So I'm trying to decide like which one should I hype up more. I'm kind of thinking my anniversary. But maybe I'll do that on Friday. Oh, sorry. I'm already messing up today. Fair Maiden, did you want the leaves? JWim wants the leaves. Okay, it got you twice. Okay. And then these for Fair Maiden. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have the leaves. Okay. I'm pretty sure you have these too, but we'll figure it out as we do. Okay. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking I'm not going to do like a Christmas in July thing, but I'm going to do like an anniversary show on Friday, even though that's not the anniversary date. But it's close. It's close. 2 of those for Am Torres. $2 for 4 charms. So anyway, I have to schedule that. So I scheduled next Monday's show, but I didn't schedule beyond that because maybe what we should do, I don't know. I'm really having a hard time with this. Maybe I'll do an anniversary show on Wednesday, and then we'll do our regular show on Friday. I kind of wanting to show stones on Fridays since we're doing half strands, and then, I have a higher percentage of people that remember to check out on Fridays versus if I did them on like a Monday or a Wednesday. And then I'm worried about having a bunch of cut strands and then people forgetting to come back and check out. So that's my thought process. Aurora, no, we are all in the good. You're good. Thank you for checking. $2 for 6. This is an antique silver toned bicycle. This one is double-sided. 6 charms, $2. One for Am Torres. So anyway, my next charm show will have Halloween and fall themed charms. I wasn't able to get those tagged in time for today, but I know there's a lot of people, Fairmain. I do get a lot of messages that ask, and I always appreciate that because I know not all sellers will hold things over, and so I just appreciate you guys checking and making sure you're all up to date with me. All right, $2 for 4 antique silver cowboy boot charm. This one is also double-sided. I do have this one. Oh, do I? I think I have it in antique bronze somewhere. I don't know. I guess I didn't put it away yet with this one. But silver. Here's the silver one. $2 for 4. Eva Susan. How are you today? And Am Torres. Okay, we gotta get through these because I want to show you the new stuff so bad. I'm doing well. I hear you, Aurora. I hear you. I'm not even that old, but I forget like crazy. I blame it on having babies. Ever since I got pregnant with the first one, I can't remember anything. Oh, yeah, I know. Yesterday, my husband took the kids on like a mini day trip. We got home from church and he's like, okay, girls, let's drive to the mountains. And he took them up to this lake in the mountains. And so I had like 5 hours to myself yesterday. It was so nice. That's how I got a lot of stuff done. $2 for 4 two-toned antique pewter and antique silver flower charm. $2 for 4. 30,000 brain cells after 3 kids. I hear ya. I hear ya. I think that's true. So true. I know. It was so nice of him. He's like, did you get everything done? I'm like, are you kidding me? I didn't get everything done. I think he was kind of disappointed, but I was like, I think I have a solid 3 weeks worth of stuff. Like, if you left me alone for 3 weeks, I think I could get it done. But that's kind of the time frame I need to get everything done. two charms for $2. Silver toned starfish with rhinestones, 28 by 26 millimeters. Good morning, Sue. I'll get the flower one for you. Jill with a raid. Welcome in. You guys follow Jill as well. Oh, she makes really cool stuff too. You guys, we have so many good makers in here. I love it. Yes, he took him up to this lake for Maiden. And we haven't really done much of that with them. So, they didn't really like it. Too many bugs. They just went to go walk around and hang around the lake, but there was like people paddleboarding and fishing, and they didn't bring any of that stuff. And so they were, I guess it was not as pleasant as my husband was hoping. So they drove on the way back. There's a mountain town It was kind of a mountain town. It's like on the edge of the mountains, but they have a community playground park area. So they went and played on the playground there for a while. That was much better. This is my last bag of these antique copper pine cones. 6 charms, $2, 13 by 7 millimeters. Fair Maiden gets them. All right, Sue, I don't know if you were here when I made my little announcement today. My last show of the week will be on Thursday this week, and that's the show I'm going to do stone in. So just make a little mental note of that. And, oh, yes, on Thursday this week. Sorry. Yeah, we're talking the same thing. We're on the same wavelength there. Yep. Not much at all, Agnes May. So far, it's just been stuff that I have shown previously, so nothing new yet. Yep, just a few charms. Antique bronze, pine cone charm, same as the copper, but this one's antique bronze. I have several bags of this one still. Fair Maiden. Thank you for not shopping whatnot and driving as well. Thank you. I've had that happen a few times. You guys are like, sorry, I was driving. I'm like, no, hang up. Safety first, please. And, oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys. My third box from the trunk show finally made it to me after being in Colorado Springs 4 times. Shipped back out of the Springs 3 of those times. It finally made it to me. I know, the one day. Oh, don't tell me that, Aurora. Oh, no, that's okay. It's okay. And you know what? Some of the stuff that I had and sold out of, there's really similar things in this third box that finally showed up. So I don't think you're going to like feel totally missed out on things. So I was amazed to like all of you. I mean, you guys that were here, everything I was showing was selling out. It was just crazy, which I mean, I love that, of course, but I was blown away and was not expecting it. After its tour, I know it went on quite the tour. 75 minutes for 18 miles. That's painful, Agnes. Got one of these for Aurora and his sister. These are $3 for the pair. They have a lot of movement. They're very cool. Agnes May, Susanna Rosa. Yeah, when you comment, I was so glad you commented. I was like, wait, you're not going to be able to claim any of this stuff. Oh, well, they kind of are charms. Let me show you, Susanna Rosa. Let me show you better, and then you can tell me. So it does have that drop ring at the top for a charm, but it's all connected. I don't know if you could take them apart or not. I don't know if the metal would like that. But then it has a drop ring at the bottom. Fair Maiden for 1. So Susanna, you can let me know yes or no. But that would be a cute little individual charm. Okay, no problem. Not a problem. Last bag of these. These are $3 for 10. This one is double-sided, enameled, gold-toned, 14 by 12 millimeter hearts. Sue Gems. Yeah, those are so cute. I love when I find double-sided charms in general, but when they're enameled and double-sided, that is just the coolest to me. You guys, you can rewatch my shows. I am streaming to Facebook and YouTube as long as it works. Oops. It looks like it's working. I always forget to check, and then it says I'm live. It looks like there's a photo or an image. Well, okay, yeah, we're good. One time it was streaming and it was just a blank screen, but it looks like it's working today. So good news. You can rewatch any of today's show on YouTube or Facebook. Send me screenshots of things that you want. $2 for 4. This is a gold toned and red enamel maple leaf, 21 by 20 millimeters. This one is really good for fall. I know we're already thinking about fall. Okay. I have this one in 3 colors. I know. No, we're not. I know. My next charm show, which I haven't scheduled yet, but will probably be next week. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, it's going to be next week. Because maybe I'll just do 4 shows next week. I could do that maybe. Anyway, sorry. When I do a charm show next week, it's going to have a lot of fall themed charms. So Halloween, fall, all these. $2 for 30. This is a closed hexagon ring, 11 by 10 millimeters. $2 for 30. I know, I do, Fair Maiden. I know, they're great, aren't they, JWim? I love them. One of these for Fair Maiden. Good little connector. Like I said, I like to do earrings primarily. But yeah, I just dangled some cute little check glass beads that have a bronze wash on them. And I made them for a craft fair last Christmas season. And they sold instantly. So I'm like, okay, I got to make more this year. People like that. That's true. That's true. That's true. I just need more time, Fair Maiden. More time in my life. Someday I'll have it, and then I'll miss my kids, but... $2 for 30, silver toned. Same thing, just silver. 1 for Fair Maiden. And Sue. Susanna Rosa. And then I have one more. If anybody else wants the last one. Rhonda. Welcome in, Rhonda. Hello. Okay. Gotcha. And then we have the gold. These are in those annoying bags that are hard to open, so I'm going to leave those closed. But same thing, $2 for 30, just gold toned. Susanna Rosa, Fair Maiden. $30 pieces, $2. I will say too, I was really excited. Some of the fall themed things I ordered, I was like, oh gosh, they're gonna have to be $3 for a bag instead of 2, but they all came in just under the threshold of where I would need to change the price to $3. So it's all $2 a bag. I'm so excited. All right, this one is the same thing, but it's bigger, 17 by 15 millimeters. Antique bronze toned. I only have this color in this size. 20 pieces for $2. Sue Gems. I know, Eva Susan. Oh my gosh, and there's so many cute things. And JWim. Aw, thank you. Fair Maiden. I have a fun time finding them. Alright. Enough with the shenanigans. Let's do some new stuff. Okay. This one I actually had a really long time ago, but the price wasn't as good. So I have it back, but these are really cute. $2 for 4. Guitar charm, gold toned and enameled. Really, really cute. Those are 23 by 9 millimeters. Possibly JWim. possibly. Sometimes I can get a bunch of colors, and sometimes they're like, no, there's just one. And I can't remember on that one. I would suspect, I feel like I had it in silver for a while, so maybe I can get it in silver. I'll have to look. Here we go, Torres, Fair Maiden, his sister. Isn't that cute? Clarinets. I haven't seen a clarinet, but I haven't looked. So possibly. Maybe. This is the first brand new one, yes. This one I actually did have, probably when I first started on Whatnot. But it's been a long time. So technically this is a restock, but wolves, okay. Clarinet charm. Wolf charm. I'll have to look. I will have to look. JD wants one of these. Okay. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. All these new charms are sitting just piled up big in this tray. And I wanted to move them over to boxes. But well, I can do it for a little bit. All right. Oh, that's kind of cool. They will go with the cowboy mustache charm, JD. They will be really cute with that one. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So cute. All right. I've had this in silver. The first time I've had it in antique bronze. Cowboy hat. 4 charms for $2. One for Fair Maiden. Pam. Kathy Sue Gems. J-Wim. 2 for Torres. 1 for Eva Susan. I knew I didn't order enough of these. I have enough for everybody today, but we're going to not have as many next time we show them, but that's okay. This last order, I was like, some of them, I'm like, why didn't I get double that? Why didn't I get 2 bags? But I think it's because I already overspent by so much. I was like, I got to narrow my total down a little bit, so I'll reorder if we're running out of anything. Okay, I've been asked for dragon charms. I thought these were kind of cool. $2 for 2. This is gold-toned, black enameled dragon charms. Those are 28 by 26 millimeters. Aurora, Sue. Fair Maiden. 2 for his sister. Was it Paige that was asking me? I know. That's kind of, well, I never had one before because, yeah, I'm not really like a dragon person. I guess they're white enameled too, black and white enameled. So I was like, you know what? Those are kind of cool, actually. Some of them were really serpenty and more snake-like, but I thought those were cool. I did, Sue. Thank you for checking. Okay, I think I have it in my pile today, too, the cowboy with the mustache. I think I do. It's this one. I'll show you real quick. This one is $2 for 6. It's a cowboy hat and mustache charm. It's just kind of cute. I don't know why I liked it. I just liked it. There's the back and the front. You get 6 of those for $2. I know. I don't know. Kind of cute. One of those for Eva Susan. These are a little bit larger. They're really cool. These are orange slices, gold toned and enameled. There's the back and the front. 4 pieces for $2. Really nice and summery still. Pam and Kathy and Rhonda. Next week I should also have a lemon slice that looks just like that. Am Torres. That was one that I was worried was going to actually be more, and it wasn't. So yay for that. Okay, these are adorable. I do have a lemon charm, I think, that I did get ready, just not the lemon slice. So, oh, and they all landed upside down. Suspense. Look at this. It's a fairy. Look how pretty she is. $2 for 4. She's 30 by 19 millimeters. 4 charms for $2. Gold toned and enameled. I thought she was so pretty. Fair Maiden, Am Torres. Yeah, it's somewhere in my new pile stuff. Yep, we'll get to it. I think I got to it. Pretty sure I did. Pretty sure it's here with me. His sister for the fairy. I just thought she was so pretty. All those little details. The fairies were also interesting. Some of those were hard to find too. Like the vendor categorizes fairies and angels as the same thing. And so when I searched for fairies, they did not give me just fairy results. It was very interesting. Because I think angels and fairies are different. All upside down again. Look at these. These are so cute. Gold toned and enameled flower bead caps. $3 for 10. They're 7.5 by 7 millimeters. They probably fit, an 8 to 10 millimeter bead pretty well. Yeah, they're totally different, aren't they, Kathy? Pam, Fair Maiden, Kathy M. Torres, J. Wim, Agnes May. There we go. I know, I was so excited to find these, and they're such a good size. Like, they're not ginormous. So a lot of times I'll find them and they would fit like a 17 millimeter bead. I'm like, well, we don't have a lot of 17 millimeter beads. So these were really, they're leaving funny impressions on my fingers. These were a really fun find. It's the only color I could get. I will see if there's other colors, but yeah, this is the only one I could get. One more for J-Wim. I know, they're so cute. I will see. I will do some digging. I will do some asking. I'm sure every time I ask if they have something specific, they're like, no, but we can make them for you if you want to buy 20,000 units. But maybe so these I kind of stumbled on. Maybe if I do a search, I will find more. I do have more, Kathy. I can give you another one. And Fair Maiden, another one. There we go. Super cute, right? Oh, so good, so good, so good. Okay, let's do these. So a while back, I asked if you guys want me to. I've been only like limiting my charms and pendants to metal. And then I was like, do you guys want to see more acrylic or resin? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Kathy, I got you. And J-Wim and Fair Maiden. Yes, I got all 3 of you for a second one. So I think we're good. Thank you. Cutie patooties. So these are resin, and they were really pretty. They come in these annoying bags, but I'm just going to have one as my sample bag because they're not going to show up as well. These are resin wings. And these come in a set of 4. You get 2 smaller wings. And then you get 2 larger wings. I guess they hang that way. And I have 3 colorways in these. So they're $3 for a set. So we have that one. Fair Maiden. I know, they're really pretty. They're really lightweight too because they're resin. One for JWim and Pam. I might need to set them in like 2. There, now you can see the colors a little better when they're not stacked on top of each other. Okay, so that's the first of 3 different sets that I have. This is the only one that has extra rhinestones on it. I'm gonna stick them back in the bag so they don't snap the rhinestones off of each other. There we go. Okay. This one, oh gosh, these are so pretty. Again, $3. I put it down there, you can kind of see that. For the set, this one is violet toned, but it's like violet rainbowy. They all have the glitter in them, so they have that little bit of sparkle. There's that set, $3 for both pairs. JWim, Fair Maiden. Pam and Am Torres. They're just so, I don't know, they're very pretty, but they're just kind of like dainty and sweet as well, which I love. I was pretty excited about these actually. Oh, and you know what? Are they? Yep. I just realized the sets, they're mirror imaged sets too. So if you're doing earrings, they will be mirror imaged from each other. So that's awesome. So the back is just clear. Like that's the front. It has a slight, kind of doming to the front. So you have that real soft edges. And then that's the back. It's just flat. But they're transparent all the way around. So you get that light coming through. You're welcome. Kathy for one of these as well. There we go. You're welcome. And then this one, also kind of rainbowy, but they call this one pink. But it's like kind of more pastel tones, a little less rainbowy. Also $3 for 2 pairs, the larger and the smaller. Oh, they're so pretty. Aren't they just sweet? Fair Maiden, JWim, Kathy. The larger size, the larger pair is 29 by 16.5 millimeters. These are 29 by 13 millimeters. Really pretty. I had something similar a long time ago, but not in these really pretty sets like this. Hi, Paige. Good morning. Was it you looking for dragons? Good morning, Jules. I mean, like I said, I default to earrings, so I would probably do earrings with them, but they might be really pretty like sun catchers because they're so transparent and have that little sparkle in there. You could use them as pendants on necklaces. I probably wouldn't do them on bracelets. But there are lots of Lots of ways. And if anybody has different ideas, please share, please share. Let me show you the page. I got a couple, but this is the first one that I've shown so far. $2 for 2. Gold toned, black and white enameled. That's a good one. Okay, good. I got one for you, Paige. Good. They had a lot. I was saying they had a lot of dragons, but a lot of them were very like serpenty looking. They weren't dragon looking, which was kind of bizarre to me. Okay. Let's do these. I do have one, looks like one Christmas thing that I will show you today. I don't have a ton of new Christmas stuff right now. I need to place another order for that. I just need to make sure on some shipping details before I place a big order. $2 for 50. This is a 4.5 millimeter antique copper bead in this really pretty little rose shape. It's just a tiny little thing. Those are $2 for 50. Fair Maiden, Agnes May, Susanna Rosa and Pam, Kathy, second for Fair Maiden, Sue, Karen, Crafts, J-Wim. I have one more of these. Those went fast. I'm going to see if I can get more of those. All right. Last one. Okay. JD, you got it. Karen, I was reconciling orders. I think I didn't message you. I forgot to message you. But I was reconciling orders and I overcharged you on Friday by $2. So, on your next order, if that works with you, I will just give you a $2 credit if that works for you. Oopsie. It doesn't happen terribly often, but every once in a while. And I would never know if I didn't reconcile against my inventory system, so kind of works out. Usually my mistake is I undercharge, and I don't worry about that. All right, these are filigree. These are softer, so these, if you're poking at them, they're gonna bend. So just be aware of that. Stainless steel filigree fairies, 41 by 25 millimeters. They are 4 pieces in here for $2. I know, I'm such a scammer. Pam M. Torres, Page and Crafts, and JD. I loved the silhouette shape of this fairy. I thought she was really pretty. His sister for one as well. Exactly. She's dainty. Yep. It's a little bit larger charm than I would have liked, but I was like, you know what? She's too cute anyway, so we're going to get her. All right. Here's one that's teeny tiny. Antique silver toned fairy. This one's 17 by 8 millimeters. Just little and sweet. 6 charms for $2 on that one. Fair Maiden, Pam, JD. I know. So cute. So cute. It was kind of funny too. Like some of the fairies were not fairy looking at all. They weren't angel looking either, since apparently those are the same, according to my vendor. Some of them were really kind of, they were like trying to do too fine of a detail for the size of charm, and so it just looked muddled and wonky. I didn't buy those. I only bought the cute ones. $2 for 4 antique silver mermaid charm. There's the back on this one. On the front, you get 4 pieces for $2. 33 by 7 millimeters. JWIM, Fair Maiden, Paige. I don't remember who, but somebody was like, do you have just a silver mermaid? I'm like, oh, no, I don't. But now I do. Am Torres for 1 as well. Okay. I got these in 3 colors. Oh, JD, did I get you? I did not. Let me get JD. Yep, okay. Caught it. Perfect. These I have in antique bronze, silver toned, and gold toned. But here's the antique bronze bead frames. Really cute flower design, 15 millimeter bead frame. I've not played with what millimeter would fit in there. You probably need to do like a 4 millimeter round at the top to fit in that petal, and then something underneath it, maybe an 8 millimeter, 6 millimeter. You'd have to fiddle with it. I haven't yet, so I can't tell you. Fair Maiden, JD, and Crafts. You get 20 pieces in a bag for $2. It's a secret. JWIM. Here's the silver tone. Also $2 for 20. Those are just so cute. $2, 20 beads. JWIM and Kathy. Crafts, Fair Maiden. JWIM, did you want to? Saw you in there twice. Susanna Rosa, JD. KK Grob, welcome in. Start your basket. Just one. Okay, that's what I was guessing. Sue Gems for 1. And then we have the gold, 1 silver and 1 bronze. Oh, okay. Let me make sure. Yep, I got both of those for you, JWIM. You're good. And I got Sue. Okay, caught up there. There's the gold toned. 20 pieces for $2. 15 millimeter bead frame. There we go. Really cute. Really cute. Crafts, JWIM. KK. Fair Maiden, JD. USG. Susanna Rosa and Pam. And Kathy. Pam, I was thinking about you because I was like, yay, I can get silver and gold. Birdhead. Yeah, I do have a couple things for you. Looks like we have ladybugs, black cats, and these copper and blue owls. I do have some stuff for you. Yeah, it was like you guys always ask, do you have it in gold also? Do you have it in silver also? And I always have to say no. But these came in 3 colors. I was so excited. Oh, that's okay. And I'm really bad about like sending reminders because I just don't have a lot of time. So I just hold on to stuff forever. Which I don't know if that's the better way to do it or not, but that's what happens. Oh, I know. That one I didn't get copper. They didn't have copper. I know. All right, JM. I did get this new ear wire. These are gunmetal toned, so that almost black. These are nickel free, 17 millimeters, 10 pairs for $2. Kathy and Fair Maiden. Birdhead. Ooh, yummy. Susanna Rosa for one of these. I need to have more like recipes that are like crock pot. Like I can start them in the morning and then they're ready at dinner because we get so busy in the afternoons. But then the other trick is to then remember to start them in the mornings, right? That's the other trick. Ooh. Head over to J-Wims for dinner. So proud of me. Oh, yeah. Fair Maiden making all those earrings, I know. I do have some lever backs, Aurora. I will pull the bin. I don't have them pulled for today, but I can go get it and show you what I have. I think I have silver, gold, and antique bronze in lever backs. There's another bead frame. I only have silver in this one. I have not used the liners, no. I barely use my crock pot. Look how cute this little tea kettle is. 19.5 by 23.5 millimeters, $2 for $10. I got a bunch, let's see. All right, Kathy Sue, Agnes May, Fair Maiden, Aurora and Crafts, Am Torres and Pam, JD, another one for Kathy, got one for Paige, Birdhead. I only had the one enameled bead cap, Agnes May. I'm going to do a little deeper search for some more. See what I can find. Barely, I know, I just forget about it, and I'm not a cook. Another one for Birdhead, and so I don't know what to put in there to make it work. Barbecue spare ribs yesterday's and yours. That sounds good. I could do that. I made my first pot roast like 2 weeks ago. I know. I just been like, I don't know. I don't know. I get really intimidated by it. I'd never cooked before I got married. Like, I didn't really cook. Not really. Like, I could make eggs and grilled cheese and stuff. But I told my husband it worked out because he has to eat gluten-free. So it wasn't like I had to relearn anything. I just was learning for the first time on cooking gluten-free. $2. Okay, these I have in 4 colors. $2 for 10. This is a 22 millimeter hammered circle frame. You guys know I love this kind of stuff. We have these in antique bronze, silver, gold, and antique copper. But here's the bronze. Let's start with the bronze. $2 for 10. Electric skillet. Cool. Tiny meatballs, ground pork, Zorro, frozen spinach. Oh, see, I need to know how to do all this. Kathy, Sue, JD. Agnes May, and we'll get you all 4 colors. Bird head. Isn't it a grain? Orzo. My other hang up is that, so my husband can't have gluten. My one daughter can't have dairy or beef. So that also gets me hung up. Oh, like a pasta. That's right. See, I don't even know. Is it like little pebbly pasta though? Like a little round thing? Or am I totally making things up? It's really good. But see, it has gluten in it. It has gluten in it, so grains like rice shape. Okay. $2 for 10. Here's the gold toned. It's really pretty. Really nice shade of gold. Am Torres, Susanna Rosa. Get Agnes Mays in there. Sue Gems. JD. Yeah. There's a lot of substitutes though, right, for gluten pasta. So I could maybe find something. I really wanted to make something with these before I came on today, but I decided to sleep instead. Elongated rice. Oh, so you could use rice instead. That might work. My family does like rice. We eat a lot of rice. Polenta and grits don't have gluten. I have to look into polenta more. I know we've done some grits stuff before. I'm getting hungry. I just had breakfast. I shouldn't be hungry. Here's the glorious antique copper. $2 for 10. They're so pretty. They're really, really nice. These are really solid rings too. Like they're not crazy thick, but they're solid. They're not gonna bend on you. They're so nice. I know I should, but I need the time, Kathy. I'm not making anything. JD and Kathy, Susanna Rosa, Am Torres, Agnes May in there. Second one for Kathy, 2 for J. Wim. We got lots of these. I think I have 50 bags, so we don't have to be shy. They were only available if I bought like 1 million, so I bought 1 million. What would be that? It'd be 500 pieces. I had to buy 500 pieces, but that's okay. Sue Gems for 1. I liked them too much. I was like, it's okay. We can have 2,000 rings here. 2 more for Kathy for a total of 4 in the copper then. I know, they're so good, aren't they? They're so good. Okay, I will try and do a tutorial with them. Because there's lots of ways. I like again, I would dangle things off of them for an earring. I also love to wire wrap straight to this shape. Yeah, I know. I should do it. Even if I just jump on for like 30 minutes and do it, I should just do it. 1 gold, 1 silver as well. You got it, J. Wim. All right, so this is for the silver. $2 for 10. Am Torres, Susanna Rosa. 2 of the silver for Agnes May. 1 for JD. What are you looking for, Karen? A bin? I have, you started, you have these already claimed today. Is that, or what do you want? I'm not following, I'm sorry. Whole set of them in every color. You got them before and you never used them. Yeah, you gotta use them. You could, you know what would be really cute on a bracelet that I've seen? Is if you just use that as a center point and do your beads like 2 strands, 3 strands off that as a center point, or loop your leather around and do like leather off of it for a bracelet. That's always really cute. I love using this kind of shape as a center point for a necklace and making kind of a Y thing. So strand of beads, and then a little dangle down here. Or even I do that with like a really long necklace, like 36 inches long. Some dangles off there. Silver one for Sue. Yeah, lots of ways. And that wasn't even for earrings. I didn't even talk about earrings with that. A gold one for Pam. All right. There's my other charms. They're under all these giant bags of things. Oh, here's my other dragon. I did get a few more things in this rainbow finish, and the dragon is one of them. These are $2 for 2 charms. That rainbow finish is a little more expensive, but it's so cool. $2, 2 charms, double-sided dragon, rainbow colored. One for Aurora. I liked that dragon all right too. You got a kitten. Aww. Oh, Lila's gonna be jealous. She wants a cat so bad. So bad. But I can't have cats in my house because I am very allergic. So my poor daughter has to wait till she's old enough to live on her own and have her own animals. You could match anything with them. I mean, I know sometimes that's hard, but what I would do, where did I just put them? Here they are. I would just like pick one color. To me, that kind of purpley tone stands out, that magenta. But whatever color you put with it, it's going to pull that color out of the charm. So really you could use anything. So cute. Aw. They're cute for the first year. Yeah. Oh, poor Lila. She had a dream the other night that we got a kitten and then she lost it. And that's when she woke up. So she was just like devastated. It was the saddest dream for her. All right. This is silver plated brass. This is an elephant filigree connector. These are solid. They're really rigid. You get 4 of those for $2. Put that up there so you can see that shape. Isn't that fun? I just thought that was such a fun one. If she ever sits still. One for JD and Fair Maiden. I know, poor girl. I think there's a cat cafe downtown, in the downtown area here. I want to take her to the cat cafe. Crafts. A mom, cat, and 4 kittens. Oh, so sweet. Of course, JD. Yeah. That's the other thing. We have a dog who hates cats, so I'm not so sure that would go over well even if I wasn't allergic. But yeah, one time I went to stay, this was in college, I went to stay at my friend's house and she had cats. And I must have gotten a little bit of like cat hair or something in my eye, but the whites of my eyeball swelled up. It was so gross and so uncomfortable. I'm just not going to risk it. Hissing and growling. Oh no. They're so cute. I don't like dislike them, and I've seen some really great cats with really great personalities, but we can't have them. Here's the lemon charms. I found them. Gold toned lemons, enameled, $2 for 4 of them. See, they're 18 by 12 millimeters. His sister JD, Susanna Rosa, J Wim. I would imagine they'll get used to each other for sure. Yeah. You know, everything over time, the intensity lessens. Just in general. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. This one I have in silver and gold. 2 colors. Here's the gold. These are little filigree gold-plated brass. Little connector. You have a hole at the top and the bottom. Really cute. You get 6 pieces for $2, 12.5 by 13.5 millimeters. Not always. Pam, Sue, JD, Susanna Rosa Crafts, Fair Maiden, J Wim, and a second for J Wim. Isn't it cute? Really sweet little hearts. Sweethearts. Cracking myself up over here. All right, then we have silver, same heart, silver plated brass, filigree. These are really rigid again. They're not soft. They're not going to collapse. $2 for 6. Crafts Sue, JD, Fair Maiden, Agnes May, 2 for J Wim. All right. Okay, I didn't know that this came in gold, but I got it in gold. I'm out in the silver right now, but it will be restocked next week. I'll have it ready next week. But you might already have it in silver. This is that fairy sitting on the moon. This one is gold. 4 charms for $2, 25 by 14 millimeters. Pam Birdhead, Susanna Rosa, Fair Maiden. I know, she's so sweet. And I've ordered her at least 2 times, if not 3, in the silver. And then this last time I was like, wait, what? She comes in gold? Amazing. I'm assuming 1 for KK. We have that fun whatnot glitch that looks like you want 3 of everything. So KK, when that happens, I just assume you mean 1 unless you do times 2, times 3, times 4, whatever you mean. Isn't it cool? I know. I was happily surprised, pleasantly surprised by it. That's what I figured. Yeah, it's really going crazy with your comments. The fairy, let me show you Aurora. Yeah, so KK, we'll just assume you mean 1 and we'll ignore all the extra comments unless you specify you want more than 1. Is this fairy charm in gold. I've had it in silver several times. But now I have it in gold as well. So that one's $2 for 4. Agnes May. Hi, Desert. How are you? Good morning. She does look good in gold. Dragonfly wings. This is a bead. Strings on there. You can stack beads underneath to make a dragonfly body and one on top to make a dragonfly head. You can make it in any color you want. The wings are silver toned, 7 by 20 millimeters. You get 10 pieces for $2. Those are really fun. Oh my goodness. How are those babies doing? Well, I was going to show you, but I'd need the right size bead. There we go. Oh, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That might be too many, but we'll see. That sounds about right. Sounds like they're doing their baby job. Yeah, I probably do. This is a 4mm fire polish. Just did 3 beads on the bottom there, 1 on the top, and you can see it makes that dragonfly. Really cute. 10 beads, yeah, 10 dragonfly wings for $2. And I only have the silver in those. Oh, aren't they cute? Really cute. Sue Gems for 1, Kathy for 2. Yeah, it's really fun. Okay, so then I also have angel wings. Oh, yeah. Do you need just the bead? You know, see the bead, or you want me to stack them again? The dragonfly wing. These are $2 for 10. Whoops. So it's just a bead. You stack on a pin with other beads to make a dragonfly. Here's the angel wing. Oh, no, you're totally fine. I don't mind. Yep, that one was a dragonfly wing. These are angel wings. These are, man, I got a good deal on these. 20 pieces for $2. 20. So this you use kind of the same way. Absolutely, Anna. I don't know if this is big enough, but we'll try it. Here's the concept. You can use little skirt shaped. Actually, that's not bad. Skirt shaped bead, and then I'll use the same blue one because that's what I have handy. And then you can do a little spacer on the top and give her a little halo. But you can stack beads to make angels as well. Oh, thank you. KK, yes. Got dragonflies for you. Was it the dragonflies, KK, that you wanted? Or the angels? I did miss that. Thank you. Thank you, Desmond. All right. Yes. Okay, KK, I have the dragonflies in your basket. And let me do this too. It's really cute when you give her a little halo. Come here. There we go. And then I just did one of those forget-me-not check glass, but you could use any little flat spacer for her halo. This is one of those new melon drops that I have. We're going to do check glass on Wednesday. So I can pull those drops out again if you guys need to see those again. Yeah, really cute, right? All right, who needs angels? Kathy M. Torres. Oh, that's okay, KK. That's okay. Did you want both? Did you want the angel wing also, KK? Right now I just have you for the dragonfly wings, but if you want both, just let me know. Angels also. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Desert. Thanks for helping. And thank you, KK. Okay, then we have them in gold. Another angel for Kathy. All right. Gold toned angel wings. These are the same as the silver, just gold toned. 20 beads for $2. Pam and Sue. Kathy. Am Torres. KK. I know Sue asked me for these last year. I think I was able to get a tiny one last year, but these are good sized. And a really good price. It was like it was a little crazy digging through. They had a million listings of angel wings. But they were all different shapes, all different sizes, all different styles. And I was like, I kind of just want some things that are like similar to each other, you know? You guys are all gold girls. I love it. Agnes May for a gold. Okay, these, again, they're more expensive, but anyway, $2 for 4 in that rainbow finish. It's the same size, 7 by 20 millimeters. These could be super fun. There we go. Get it in the light the right way so you can see all those rainbowy colors. $2 for 4 pieces. Two for Am Torres. 1 for Eva Susan. Hopefully in my next show we'll see. It might be, I don't know. I did get a rainbow toned paperclip chain. Again, it's a little more expensive because it's that rainbow finish, but it's really cool. All right. What else we have? Okay, so these I'm going to do. I'll probably do them again on Wednesday. But I got 2 of my Halloweeny things here, so we'll just do them since they're here. But expect to see these 2 again on next week. Sorry, next week. Got this cute little bat, gold toned, enameled. 4 charms for $2. 11 by 20 millimeters. His sister, Eva Susan. Am Torres. Yes. But I don't have them ready. I have some in my possession. But I will have those ready for next week, if that works. I do. I actually have them. Yay, I love when I can say yes. I think I have a few colors as well. I think they might be gold toned. I can't remember all the details, but yeah, I know. Yes, I finally did it. I have something. All right, and then I have this blackbird or crow charm. Those are $2 for 4 gold toned and enameled. 21 by 17 millimeters, 4 charms for $2. Pam, Aurora, Birdhead. A seal, I guess, yeah, without his feet. Without his feet, he kind of does. The feet make him a bird. Fair Maiden. There, yeah. But I see what you're saying, yeah. His sister, got you for 1. Okay, and then this one we're really early on. But they're tagged, so let's do them. These are acrylic. $2 for 2. They look like the Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. $2 for 2 on those. They are acrylic, 43 by 30 millimeters. Fair Maiden, his sister. You like that? Oh no, isn't that cool? I know, it's totally, I think that's what they're doing. And the last 2 Christmases in like the local Facebook groups, it never fails. Somebody posts, anybody seen these? Anybody know where I can buy them? Eva Susan. I have not seen them in a smaller charm size. If I find them, I would get them, yeah. But I haven't seen them. Birdhead wants another bag of the crumbs. You got it. Yeah, they're kind of fun. I got these ahead of all the other Christmas charms because I didn't want my vendor to sell out of them and I not get any. If they're anything like the Little Debbie cakes. Also double-sided, which you guys know I love. Okay, we're early on those. We're early. I do know. Okay. Cool. All right, we're going to keep going. That was all the brand new stuff. If you have missed the last few shows of charms, some of these might be new for you as well. Because these are not very old. Oh, these are good to show today. Christmas in July. Yeah, exactly. I'm not quite as prepared as I could be for that. So, I want to. Maybe next year I'll do it. All right, $2 for 4. This is a silver-toned and enameled candy corn. I'll probably show these next week too, just because I'm going to get all that Halloween and fall stuff together. 4 charms, $2. Candy corns. Yeah, so the next charm show will have more new stuff. I got so many cute fall things. I got 3 different cute fall themed gnome charms. Oh, they're adorable. That's okay, Anno. I totally relate. I know it's not the best, yeah. Hobby Lobby is so early putting Christmas out, but it kind of makes sense because they are geared towards crafters and people who are going to sell at craft fairs, and those people need to get holiday stuff ready now so they have time to build their stock. So I'm not totally mad about all of it. They have, yeah, some of the decor. That's a little early. It's a little early. This is my last bag of these kitties. It's a mixed bag. There are, let's see, 10 pieces in there. JWAM, they're for you. Wait, what are we talking about? What's good with roasted peanuts? Oh, you like them with roasted peanuts? That's interesting. The candy corn. Oh, sorry. JWAM. Wow, okay. Oh, goodness. That's funny, Anna. This is my last bag of these. I'm going to have to reorder these. $2 for 10. This is a gold tone and enameled moon. JWAM, you got those. I had a phase where I wouldn't eat this stuff. I don't totally hate it, but only for like a few bites. I can't eat like gobs and gobs of it. $2 for 4. We got this black enameled cow, gold toned, 4 pieces, $2. Fair Maiden, his sister. KK. Same cow, but in white. This one's also $2 for 4 gold-toned, white enameled black spots. This one I've had a little longer, so we've seen this one around a few times. He's so pretty. I guess she's so pretty. Would be a girl. All right, gold-toned, red enameled. 6 charms for $2. Really pretty heart with the word love on there. I also have this one with a pink enameling, which I'll show next. Fair Maiden for the red. And then here's the pink. They all land upside down. There's the pink. Fair Maiden for the pink as well. $2 for 6 charms. These are 16 by 13 millimeters in size. All upside down. There we go. Now you can see a few more of them. Oh, this is that Ladybug charm. Birdhead, you already have this one. Enameled and gold-toned. Ladybugs, $2 for 4. Fair Maiden and Paige. All right, these I have in a handful of colors, but we'll start here. Gold-toned and enameled roses. This one is a light blue. There's the back and the front. One of those for Susanna Rosa. And Fair Maiden. $2 for 4. Same little rose charm, but this one is purple, kind of a lavender purple. 4 charms for $2. USG and Fair Maiden. This one is kind of a fuchsia pink, dark pink. $2 for 4. Pretty Roses, one for JD. If you guys are sellers on here, let's take a minute. Plug your next show. Let us know what you're selling. We got a pretty good sized crowd in here. Let's see what you got. Let everybody know so they can follow you. $2 for 4. This is a nice soft pink, gold-toned metal, pink enameling. I have 3 bags left of this one. $2 for 4 charms. Fair Maiden for the pink. Fair Maiden's going to be on in the morning, 8 a.m. with handmade jewelry. Yeah, you guys follow Fair Maiden. She makes gorgeous bracelets. And she'll size them to your wrist if you need them. So, like, you know it's going to fit. $2 for 4. Here's a black rose. Susanna Rosa. $8.30. That's fine. Fair Maiden and Eva Susan. Got 3 of you. Pam, I'm out of that one. I'm sorry. And then we have white. Gold toned and white. One of those for Sue. USG. Fair Maiden. Susanna Rosa. Oh, it'll be so pretty with pearls. You're right. Yep. That'll be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Sue, what do you like to make? Do you do like necklaces or bracelets, earrings? What is your jewelry of choice? Or is it not jewelry that you're making? Got a bunch of kitties. Got a lot of kitty charms. $2 for 6. Birdhead, this is the other one that you have. $2, 6 charms, gold toned, and a black enameled kitty. Sweets, so like full sets of things. One of those for Fair Maiden. That's really cool. Same kitty, different color. I have this one in 4 colors. Pink, white, and then this really pretty turquoisey green. That's awesome, Sue. I love that. My attention span's not good enough to do a full set. It's barely good enough to finish a second earring. $2 for 6 in that turquoise kitty. Fair Maiden and KK. I always am like, gotta move on. I want to do something different now. Oh, JD wants a turquoise kitty too. There we go. Here is the white one. Gold toned, white enameled. Just a cute little kitty silhouette. I also love the tail down here is actually a closed loop. So you could dangle things off of the bottom of the tail too if you wanted. Or use it more as a connector versus a charm. Those are $2 for 6. We got one for KK and Fair Maiden. All the kitties. All the kitties. And here's the pink one. Really nice soft pink again on here. $2 for 6. One for JD and KK. JD, is your work still crazy? Are you still doing double jobs? This one, it's not a kitty, but it's in here, so we're going to do it. $2 for 4. These are honeycomb charms. They're gold toned, and then they have this transparent resin in there to make it look like honey. Really cute. Love those. $2 for 4. Fair Maiden and Aurora. Here's more kitties. I got more kitties. $3 for this one. $3 for 4 charms. She was just too cute. I had to get her with those heart garland wrapped around her. There's the back and the front. Fair Maiden for one of those. And KK. And then this style kitty I have in a bunch of colors as well. We'll start with the black. You guys have been asking for black cats, so I got a couple of black cats. Here's one of them. These kind of have a matte finish on them. They're very cool. Gold toned. Here's the back and the front. $2 for 4 of them. Aurora and Fair Maiden. One for Kathy. You guys ask, I listen. One for Ano. I know, black kitties. I was looking. When you guys ask it, I do try and find things. It can take a while for things to get in, partially because this vendor takes like a month for things to get to my house after I place the order, and then I have to process it too. So, yeah, and it doesn't look like a Halloween kitty. It was just a black one in this whole series of kitties. Someone said this one kind of looks like the Cheshire Cat. She's cute too. Kind of pink, enameled, gold toned. $2 for 4. That's funny, does it? $2 for kitties. This one's really cute. $2 for 4 on this one as well. I don't know the names of different kinds of kitties, but that one is really cute. Fair Maiden, his sister. No, wait. Kathy and his sister. Kathy, his sister. Got it. I did it right. And Fair Maiden. There we go. It wouldn't have been too bad of a mess up. They're so pretty. I'm not a superstitious person, so if I did cats, I wouldn't mind having a black cat. I actually am one that likes to toy with people's superstitions. I'll intentionally walk under a ladder, that kind of thing, you know. $2 for 4. Kind of a white and black kitty. Yeah. Fair Maiden. A cow kitty. Kind of does look like a cow kitty. All the kitties. $2 for 4. Let me try and show you. Come here, kitties. Love that one too. $2 for 4. Gold toned, enameled. Oh, that's just his tail. I thought there was something weird in that bag, but it was just a kitty tail. Guys, welcome in if you're just joining. We're doing a charm show today. I do a bundle show, so if there's something you want, you just say me in the chat. I'll start you a bag, start you a basket. When you're ready to go, you just let me know and I can check you out. I do actually also let you guys roll your stuff over till my last show of the week, which will be Thursday this week. So you could keep your baskets open until then if you want. $2 for 4. Kind of a gray striped kitty. One for Fair Maiden. All right, here's the last of this series of kitties. $2 for 4. Really cute. Kind of a caramel colored kitty. Gold toned and enameled. Again, with that kind of matte finish on there. Really interesting. All right. We got so much stuff. Oh, they're right here. Who was asking about leverbacks? They're right here. My silver and gold ones I'll have to dig for the antique brass. Right here, these are stainless steel lever backs, $2 for 10 pairs in the stainless steel. So these work by, dangling your beads off the loop. They open up like this, so the wearer's ear goes right here, and then they close up in the back. So you don't need plastic stoppers or anything like that for those to stay on. Super nice. One for Aurora, one for KK. And then we have gold. These are 24 karat gold plated stainless steel. So these are $4 for 10 pairs. A little bit more, but a good quality. Nice metals on those. One for KK, one for Susanna Rosa, one for Aurora. Susanna Rosa, did you get your box that had your first round of those? Did you like them? I'm assuming you like them. You're getting more. But yeah, they're really nice. I'm pretty happy with them. I thought you got them. Pretty sure you did. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you like them. This is my last bag of these. This is a big purple crescent moon, Fair Maiden. $2 for 4 of those. His sister, I am out. I will try and restock that one. Because it was pretty cool. Alright. These are really cute. $2. 4 charms. Gold toned, yellow enameled question boxes. His sister wants a bag of those. This was like my middle school years playing these games. I had to get it. I try and stay away from branded things, but that one was really cute. So we're calling it a yellow question box. Oh, these are super cool. Gosh, I love these. $2 for 4. This is a matte gold metal, and then it is double-sided on the enameling there. 4 charms, $2, 12 by 10 millimeter size. His sister, KK, Fair Maiden. All right, these are cute little sea turtles. $2 for 6, it looks like. Yeah, 6. 12 by 16.5 millimeters. Get unfocused. There we go. Gold toned and enameled. 6 charms, $2. His sister, Anno, Paige, Rhonda. I have 1 bag left of these. $2 for 4. These are gold toned and enameled mushroom charms. His sister, you got them. I almost didn't order these because this one I'm pretty sure I cannot reorder because I bought the end of what they had. There we go. $2 for 4 gold toned white enameled skeleton charm. $2 for 4. 26 by 10 millimeters. here it is. We were looking at the silver one earlier. Here's the antique bronze cowboy boot. 4 charms, $2. This one is double-sided. The design is on both sides. I love when they do that. JWIM, one of those. Yeah, you could do that, Thrifty. We already did show shares, but you could do that. $2 for those. All right. These I've shown a few times, but they're really cool. These are filigree. These are pretty rigid. They call that cadet blue. It's like a teal blue, matte finished. These are filigree charms. You get 6 of those for $2. One for his sister. One for Fair Maiden. A ribbon show tomorrow. Cool. Very cool. You guys could bookmark that. All right. This one is $2. Same design, different color. Kind of, they call it turquoise. It's a light turquoise, mint green, sky blue, somewhere in the middle there. $2 for 6. Fair Maiden on one of those. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. And then we have one bag left of this one. And I don't know if I can get more of this color. $2 for 4 in the pink. Fair Maiden, you got them. All right, this one was super cute. When I got it, I didn't realize how tiny it was. But it's tiny and it's a little pricier because it's stainless steel and enameled. So, really good quality. But it's tiny. Oh, but it's so cute. 2 unicorn charms for $3. These are 14 by 8.5 millimeters. Even after all these years, 25 years of buying and selling charms, I read that 14 by 8.5. And I still have a hard time envisioning what that actually means. But stainless steel and enameled. Anytime you're enameling on stainless steel, it's going to be more expensive. She was so cute. $3 for 2. Okay. That tray down. Let's do these. I'm grabbing stuff that I know we just showed not that long ago. I want to mix it up a little more than that. Oh, well, this is good because this is what's on my cover photo. How about we do that? That makes sense. These are like opposite of those unicorns. These are big. These are 40 by 28 millimeters. Teal toned leaf charms. You get 2 of those for $2. There's the back and the front. These would be really good on like purse charms, keychains, because they are pretty big, but they're really pretty. $2 for 2. That's the cover photo today. $2 for 6 gold toned and enameled cactus charms. These are 25.5 by 15 millimeters. 6 of them for $2. Yeah, if you're ready for me to do that, JWIM, I can do that. Let me make a note to do that for you. I'll send you a little message with your link. There we go. Have fun with your grandbabies. That's so fun. Or do you just want a total? I can, whatever you need. Whatever. All right, I've got 2 bags left of these. There's sunflower connector charms. I guess connectors, they're not really charms. Fair Maiden for 1. Gold toned and enameled, $2 for 4. Sue Gems for the other. I'll have to see if I can get more of these too. Okay, perfect. I'll send you a link. Oh, okay, perfect. Then I don't have to feel so bad. Teasing, of course. I always feel bad when I don't have enough. Gotta have it all for all of you. Whatever you need. If only that were possible, right? Coffee cups, $2 for 4. These are enameled and gold toned. $2, 4 charms. Fair Maiden. Anything anybody else is looking for today? We're probably going to wrap things up in the next 10-15 minutes. So if there's something you haven't seen yet and we're hoping to, let me know so we can dig it out if I have it. $2 for 6. I do have some dogs. Those are silver toned and enameled. $2, 6 charms. One of those for KK and his sister. And Rhonda. Kind of had a miscellaneous things today. Oh no, and anybody that missed a portion of the show, you can go back onto my YouTube channel or my Facebook page and rewatch the show and send me screenshots of things that you want that you missed. I can add them to your baskets. You can find the details on how to find me those places in my show notes. I have 2 bags left of these crescent moon rhinestones, yellow enameled, one for his sister. And we did check. It is working. It is streaming to YouTube today. I did not check Facebook, but usually if one's working, the other is as well. So, yeah, you can rewatch anything you missed there. And since I let you guys roll your baskets over until Thursday this week, yeah, you have some time to watch that and add things to your baskets. Just send me a message with screenshots. I did have somebody the other day. I can't remember who it was now. And I think it was because she was newer to Whatnot, but they wouldn't let her send photos to me. So she just sent them to me through Facebook Messenger, and that was just fine through my Beating with Jessie Ray Studio page. And that worked too. $2 for 4. These are gold toned and enameled cactuses in a little love pot. Love those. Fair Maiden, you need more. This Fair Maiden's one of her favorite charms, she always says. They're so cute. You don't want me to run out and you not get them again, I know. I have that fear too on things. It's so pretty. 2 charms for $2. We have palm trees. These are gold toned and enameled. One of those for Rhonda. They remind me of vacation because we don't have palm trees around here. We go on vacation for palm trees. I think like I told you guys, we got Colorado just got In-N-Outs. I mean, I guess it's been a while now, I guess, 4 or 5 years. But anyway, when they put one of the locations in, they decided to import 2 palm trees and plant them out front of the In-N-Out restaurant, which was really fun in the summer. And then as soon as winter came around, they died. I don't know what they were thinking. I'm sure it was not cheap to bring those in. A second palm tree, of course. We got another one for you, Rhonda. But for, the 3 months that they were big and green and pretty, it was fun to have palm trees down the street because I'm in Colorado. We don't have palm trees. $2 for 4. This one's silver toned and enameled in pink. $2 for 4 of these. I also have these in blue. One for Fair Maiden. And here's the blue one. Oh, yeah. I didn't show very many beachy things today. I do have some beachy things. $2 for 4. That one is silver with the blue enameling. Same peace sign. $2 for 4. Fair Maiden and his sister. Yeah, that sounds nice. I've been to Florida a few times, always for a vacation, obviously. But we're gonna go in December and do a cruise out of Fort Lauderdale, and we're gonna have a little bit extra time in Fort Lauderdale, so that'll be nice, especially in December, to be there and not here. Little duckies, gold toned and yellow enameled, 6 pieces for $2. We're trying to schedule flights, and I'm like, we're trying to debate if we should drive up to Denver because it's a little cheaper to fly out of there. But I really want to fly out of the Springs and just do a layover in like Dallas, where they usually don't get snow. Absolutely, Rhonda. I don't mind at all. I will be back on Wednesday morning. We're going to do check glass on Wednesday. It's possible I might have some new stuff for Wednesday ready. Possible. I don't know for sure. I'm not going to promise it. I'm definitely going to try. See if we can find some puppies. Oh, those aren't puppies. Those will not be puppies. So yeah, check glass on Wednesday morning. And then Thursday morning, we're going to do stones because I finally have some stones again. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you. Fair Maiden, I can relate. You would think that I would be done having new check glass, but no. We're going to have new check glass forever. Looking for some puppies. Oh, there's one. There's a couple. Okay, we'll bring this basket over. Oh, these are so cute. There's so many good charms, you guys. Oh, here's a couple of my puppies. I need to get them organized enough so like all the dogs and all the cats are in the same spot, but they're not like that right now. Okay, but I found some. Here we go. So Fair Maiden, my husband was like, so my check glass box came on, it actually came yesterday. I didn't know FedEx would deliver on a Sunday, but they did. And so I got that box that I was having troubles with customs on. It got here. And then my stone box that went on a vacation, it got here this weekend. So my husband's like, okay, so you don't have any more boxes you're waiting for? And I said, well, everything that has been shipped out from my vendors has arrived. But that doesn't include the box of check glass that I ordered last week that hasn't shipped yet. So, oh boy. Okay, we got a little dog bone. I brought that over because it's kind of similar. $2 for 6. They were having a sale though. Well, there is one more coming, but it hasn't shipped yet. So everything that was currently in transit has arrived. And hopefully this next one's in transit soon. But you guys, there's 1, 2, 3 boxes that I haven't touched yet of Check Glass that I haven't shown you. So that's why I'm like, it's never going to end. The new stuff will never end. It's here. I just haven't processed it. $2 for 6 on that one. I know. A couple of the vendors that I have to bag things, it takes me so much longer. So it kind of gets pushed to the back of the table a lot of times because it takes longer to process. $2 for 4, but I need to because there's cool stuff in those boxes. Look at this puppy. This one's double-sided. Front and back is the same. $2 for 4, like a little beagle. I've got 3 bags left of that one. One for KK. Yeah. No more is currently in transit. Oh, but this third box is stone, you guys. Oh my gosh. There's so many good things in these stone boxes. I get to keep it for 2 months. Unless I just pay for it all outright, which honestly I'm debating about doing. I know. $2 for 4. They're calling this a retriever. I think this could be a retriever or it could be like an Irish setter. It's a furry thing. $2 for 4. Also double-sided. I know. I kind of been feeling like it. I don't have to decide until the 2-month mark. So then I don't have to pay for return shipping. So really it saves me like $50, right? Might as well spend a few thousand to save $50. Oh, they are so lovable. We had growing up a golden retriever yellow lab mix, and she just was the best. All right, this one, gold toned and enamel. There we go. I have to get this one under the light just right so you can see it. 4 pieces, $2. Gray and white enameling. One of those for KK. I know, I wouldn't mind getting a golden. Although our neighbor has a golden, and it's taken him a while to grow out of his puppy stage, and he's fairly destructive, so I don't really want that. But they really are sweet. They really are sweet. $2 for 2 charms. This one is a husky. It's hard to tell in this light, but he has blue enameling for his eyes. There you can kind of see it. He's really cute. His sister for that one. Yeah, they really are great dogs. Labs and Goldens, they're so good with kids too. Like, that's what gets our dog. That's why she gets to stay. She's pretty good overall, but she has some hard things about her. But she's so good with the kids that that wins her the stay all the time. $2 for 4. I have this one in purple and I also have it in blue. This one is silver toned and enameled. $2 for 4. I know, yeah, they're really, really good. Yes. Well, when we first, ours is a rescue, which is why she has some issues. She has a lot of anxiety. Understandably, we don't know what like the first year or so of her life looked like. And I would suspect it wasn't great, but she was so good. Like, soon as we met her, like when we met her in the little meeting room at the Humane Society, she just laid down and rolled over for us to pet her tummy. Like, she's super submissive, like first thing when we got her. And Lila was 1 at the time, and she was just so gentle with Lila that my husband's like, I think we need to get her. We weren't planning on getting a dog that day. We were just going to go look at the puppies because they're cute. And we ended up leaving with her, and we had to like rush to PetSmart because they were going to close in like 10 minutes after we got her. We didn't have any dog stuff. But yeah, she's working out pretty well. But yeah, my kids could take food out of this dog's mouth. She would not harm them at all. She's so gentle. Silver with blue, another funky puppy, $2 for 4. I know, so sweet. Her name is Bella. We did not know when we named her that that's like the #1 dog name. We just, since she was an impulsive dog purchase, we didn't really do any research, but Lila was one and she could say Bella. So we were like, that's a good name. Lila can say it. So she's Bella, along with, every third dog in America. $2 for 4. This one's gold toned, pink and white enameled, little poodle charm. 4 pieces, $2. Oh, I don't think our dog would like a rabbit. I'm pretty sure she would want to eat it. She does have that retriever quality to her. She chases the squirrels. She chases the cats. I've never seen her see a rabbit, but I would suspect it would not go well for the rabbit. All right, those are the puppy charms I have right now. She's a mama that she knows. $2 for 6. This one is Antique Copper Elephant. 2-sided charm. Or double-sided design, I should say, on this charm. Trunks up on that elephant means good luck. One of those for Fair Maiden. Yeah, she's a good dog. She just is hard because her anxiety is like through the roof. She gets anxious very, very easily. And sometimes that makes her a little destructive, but overall we've settled well. Oh yeah, she shakes. Like when she's nervous, yeah, she like has tremors, like she shakes like that. Yep. I know, it's so sad. Like when we leave the house, she starts shaking most of the time. 6 charms, $2. We got this elephant. She doesn't like the vest. We do have a vest for her, but it like makes her more nervous. She doesn't know how to like move in it, so she just kind of freezes and kind of seems to up her anxiety more than helps her out. So if we can, she likes to be outside. She does better if she's outside. We used to have her in the crate because when we first got her, she liked the crate. And I think it's because she just didn't know our environment yet. But as she got comfortable in our environment, she hated the crate. So now we just let her kind of roam the house when we leave. And she does pretty well most of the time. One of these for Jules. I know. We debate about that, Kathy. We debate. You just don't know what kind of dog you're going to end up with, like what kind of personality the next dog is going to have. So we could end up with 2 anxious dogs, or one that's more destructive and teaches Bella to be more destructive. Or it could be great, but I mean, you just don't know. And I'm not sure I want to take the risk. Yeah, she does really well with other dogs. She loves other dogs. Bella would do great. I'm just worried about some of the habits that would rub off on each other. Yeah, I can show the elephants again. The other ones, sure. Yeah, I'm not worried about her. Like, she gets along with, like, she loves going to the dog park. She likes, anytime we've taken her to, like, boarding or place where she interacts with other dogs, like, she loves that. There's the other elephant. These are also $2 for 6. And one of those for you too, Jules. So, yeah, I don't know. Brindley, the other day, my 4-year-old, she said, I was very kind of surprised by this thought process. She said, we need to get another dog. So we have 2 dogs so that when Bella dies, we still have 1 dog, which I was kind of shocked she was thinking like that for 1. But 2, what a deep thought for a 4-year-old. I know. And I know. And she's pretty matter of fact about death at this point. She's like, well, that happens. Like, it's kind of her mindset, which I don't hate. But she hasn't lost anybody close to her yet. So I think that could change once that takes place in her life. But I know my mom's dog passed away a year and a half, 2 years ago now. And so she remembers that, and she's kind of like, well, that happens, but I don't know. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else in this basket? Well, let's do these, and then we'll wrap up today's show. A couple more in this basket. $2 for 2. These are silver and enameled ladybug on a leaf charm. 22 by 14 millimeters. 2 charms for $2 on that one. I love that one. It's really cute. And it's on silver. It's silver toned, which is so hard to find. Got a couple of these left. 2 bags. $2 for 2 as well. These are wings with rhinestones. Single-sided. Fair Maiden gets one. I do have one more of those. Any other elephants? I had a connector and an elephant that I showed earlier. Let me see if I can find it real quick for you, Jules. Yeah, great, Eva Susan. We'll see you Wednesday. Thanks for being here. Four charms for $2. The elephant connector? I can't remember. Fair Maiden for a bag of these. Oh, yeah, she might like that one. I don't know where that one is right now, Kathy. You guys know my inventory. Yeah, she probably would like that one, actually. I don't know where he is. I'll have to find him for another day. $2 for 4. These are enameled sunflowers. 28 by 16 millimeters. 4 charms, $2. I do have one new elephant in check glass that I might have ready for Wednesday's show. And I do have a couple other elephants in check glass that I could pull for Wednesday's show. They're not brand new, but they're still great. Yeah, I don't know where that blue one is right now. It's in a box somewhere. Fair Maiden, you were looking for something. You said spacers. Any particular color? That's not it. Well, where's my new little elephant in this box? Yes, I can hold it till Wednesday. That's fine. Copper connector 2. Gold, copper, bronze. Oh, the elephant connector. Oh, gold, copper, and bronze spacers. Okay. Yes, I'm following. Okay. Here it is. $2 for 4 on this one. And this one is silver plated brass. Put it on there. You can see it a little better that way. You get 4 of those for $2. Isn't he cute? That would be cute on a bracelet as a centerpiece. And one for Jules. I never considered elephants as like one of my favorites, but I really do love elephants. They're so cute. Oh, cider is important. That sounds good. And then Jules, that'll give me a chance. I'll try and remember and find that little blue enameled one. He's pricier, but he's so cute. Making a note. Okay. All right, spacers. Well, I have all those copper ones that you have me add one of each to your basket, Fair Maiden. Gold I am lacking in. Bronze, let's see what I have. Let's see. Okay, here's some bronze. Silver. Okay. Scrolled through these real quick. All right, I think you've had these before, but you might need more. I don't know. I have 3 bags left of these. $2 for 50. This is a double rondelle spacer. 6mm sized, 50 pieces for $2. One of those for Fair Maiden. I haven't sent you metal in a while, Fair Maiden. I was going to try to this last time, and I was just like, there's too many other things that are so good. I'll send more metal next time. See you Wednesday, Kathy. Have a wonderful day. It was a fun one to put together. I was like, woo! $2 for 30 antique brass toned. These are like little, like a squished bicone kind of. These are cool. Fair Maiden for one of those. All right, $2. Oh, $3. Sorry, $3 for 100. This is a 4x4.5mm corrugated barrel. 100 beads for $3. Antique brass toned. I haven't shown these in a while. I have these for now. I don't think I can reorder these. $4 for 50. This is that wavy brass spacer. Really, really cool. One of those for Fair Maiden. They pulled them all the way off their website. Again, I probably can get them if I want to order 20,000 pieces, which I don't know how divided by 50. How many bags would that leave me? This is where I'm like, well, would that be worth it? 20,000 divided by 50, 400. Huh. That might be a few too many. I don't know. I do have these in gold. They are $3 for 20. The gold was obviously more expensive, but they're really pretty. I know it's a lot of bags. One for Fair Maiden. The price got better. I could maybe do 100 in a bag. If buying that many would give me a better price, but I don't know. Sue Gems on the gold wavy spacer. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It would depend on the price point, Sue. I would have to look into it. But for now, I still have a little bit of stock, so I'm not going to worry about it yet. And here's the silver. Same thing, $4 for 50. 6mm. One of those for Fair Maiden. And one for Sue. The silver I have tons in because I I saw them pull, I think the copper ran out first, and I was like, oh no, they're not going to have these anymore. And so I bought a ton of the copper. I think I have like 50 or 60 bags of them still. So I know. Well, hopefully if that happens, I can find an alternative. But yeah, $2 for 50 antique bronze leaf beads. The hole runs a long way through here. 50 for $2. Fair maiden. I'm a little concerned. I'm kind of waiting on pins and needles. I get a lot of these from some Chinese vendors that I've, worked with for a long time, and they're not, it's not Temu, like it's better quality stuff. I've always been really happy with the quality of products that they put out. And this last order was the first one I've ordered since the tariff thing went crazy. And they said they covered they paid all the duties. But I'm waiting to see if I get a letter from FedEx that says, actually, you owe. So I'll find out in a few more weeks. It takes about a month for that letter to come. We shall see. I hope not. But if not, lesson learned. So I don't know. Anyway, if they cover the duties, they didn't really raise prices. Like my packages were just a few cents more this last round. They weren't crazy more expensive. So I don't know. I know. Fingers crossed. I'm hopeful. Because I even emailed them. I'm like, you're sure? You're sure? And they're like, oh, yes. And they've always been really honest with me. So it's either it's totally true and it's fine, or it's they don't know what happens when it comes into the U.S. and I'm going to get a bill, or they lied. So hopefully it's the first thing. And then if that's the case, then I'm just going to keep ordering as much as I can, because then I can't, because I can. I will because I can. So anyway. All right, let's gonna wrap things up for today. Anybody want to check out today? You guys are welcome to keep your baskets open through Thursday this week. I'll be back on Wednesday with check glass, and I will be back on Thursday with stones. So if those interest you as well, you're welcome to keep your baskets open, and we'll do a checkout for you either Wednesday or Thursday. But if you want them today, let me know. Yes, definitely Thursday. I know. I hope you can be here, Sue, because yeah, last Friday when I did the stones, we were selling out, which is awesome. I was not expecting that. Cool. All right. If you guys change your mind, just send me a message. I'll get you a listing. Thank you. Who is on? I always like to do a little raid. What is going on here? Let's see. Oh, Happy Heart's on. We're going to go see Happy Heart. All right, you guys. I will see you Wednesday. Have a wonderful day.